Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 for a new series. It is time for Japan. We will become the Shogun. I've decided to start as a one-province minor in Japan, a single count, and we are going to rise to become the Emperor. Now, there's a bit of a complex amount of, political stuff going on in Japan at any given point in time. These are the jure duchies, which no one has. Like, if we take a look at the direct vassals, nobody has it. Like, the Emperor just has a bunch of land all over the south and in Kai. That's the, general thing of how it goes. The Fujiwara are a massive duchy. And, you have little things all over the place. And what remains are a few counts. There aren't many, though, to say the least. There are a couple, couple of counts here. Like, this guy here has these three. He's a pretty powerful count in comparison to his duke. I take that back. That duke has 3 duchies and, 8 counties. Seriously, where the... Okay, I guess it's all, yeah, alright. Yeah, the Fujiwara are going to be tricky to deal with, that's for certain. Anyway, I picked my starting location as Setsu. Setsu is actually a pretty major city in Japan. In EU 3 and 4, it's a very valuable province. Very valuable indeed. So I decided to go with that. I feel like, it'll be okay. It's also inside of a duchy that... the Duchy of Kanai, which no one controls right now. So I'm kind of hoping... Province of Tango. And Kai. Well, alright. That was unexpected, I admit. I wasn't actually expecting that. I figured the Emperor would be giving, this stuff away or whatever. Apparently he wants to keep the southern island mostly for himself. And I guess... I didn't like him all that much or something. That might have been why. Liege is cruel. Yeah, maybe. Well, the Emperor has my support. First things first, let's get married. Oh, dear. We don't have that many options, do we? I guess that's part of the problem with being a count. Invite noble to court. Better that way. Apparently nobles in my court are not options. Believe me, I'll take her. Because I'm mostly worried about fertility. Wait, are we gavel kind? We are, darn. In that case, maybe low fertility is better. Maybe. Maybe not that much low fertility, though. I do like her. She's got the diplomacy and she's got the lustful. Yeah, the problem is they don't have really good intrigue. Well, we'll take her. Alright, let's go. And away we go. Wow, 1 gold to 50 prestige. I suppose I should wait for my income to actually, be a thing. Limited crown authority in the law, the Kingdom of Japan, and in the Yamato Empire. Alright, sure. Lords of Japan, and I don't know. Apparently it went through in the kingdom, but not so much. Increased count authority, minus 60. Suddenly I have a feeling that it's going to be civil war. I have no interest in any of that. I am fine with the increase. Men. Yeah, that is a problem, but well, hopefully he'll survive. Yeah, sure, he can be my new chief diviner. Do I even need a chief diviner? Not really. I mean, thinking about it. What use is he going to be? I guess researching tech. I don't generate tech points on my own, so I'll have to be careful about that. Now, first things first. You have a better chancellor? We do. He's technically a 14. So I'm going to set my Chancellor to Yamato to try and get a claim. Now, the Duchy of Kenai. That is... Yeah, every time I click on a duchy, it's going to take me to Sweden. That just tends to be how it is in the Far East. We control 3 out of 6, so we actually only need 1 province. It also might not be too hard to get it if our liege creates it. Oh, good. Wound sealed. If our liege creates it, then we'll probably be okay. What are we invading? Probably these guys. Who are we invading? How Japanese of us. The first thing we go to is Ryukyu. That actually doesn't surprise me. That's why 3 mountains is impossible, Daz. That's why 3 mountains is impossible. I'm almost, tempted to go to Oshima. Like, there was a kingdom up here. Ainu Moshir. As well as, I believe, 2 duchies. It's not actually part of the Japanese Empire, but it would be a good place to, get a power base. Plus, it would give me something to use my Chief Diviner on. Let's face it, not much. Yeah, I guess it shouldn't be too hard. Do we have Cassus Belize? We have Subjugation. Which, of course, we can only use once. No time limit against turns to become King Ambition. Become King of Japan, yeah. I feel like I'd have a chance at stewardship. It's 15. I made a moderately balanced character. I didn't make anything too out of it, Setsu for 50... Yeah, alright. It's 50 tech points. It's more than I'll ever have normally. Speaking of, I need to collect money. Hey. Come on here. Collect money. Train troops. There we go. Okay. But, yeah, let's see. The only thing we'd have on them up there. Oops, my master died. You. All the way over you go. There you go. And, I love being able to go to Constantinople from Japan. Interesting. Someone's actually founded the Independence faction. The Emperor folded to the demands. Now we have a King of Japan and an Emperor. Well, this is just awkward. Japan isn't very stable due to the reasons of raising Crown Authority costs double, effectively. And I'm not certain as to why. The Crown Authority in Japan should be equal to that of the Yamato Empire, because it's a de jure thing. I'm not certain as to why that is. But hey, I'm okay with using the chaos to my advantage. See, this is what I'd like to use subjugation on. Actual provinces in Japan. That is part of the Kenai Duchy right there, actually, if I can subjugate that. That looks delicious. No, no, no. It's alright. We head north. We will head north, yeah. They shouldn't produce that many men. Right? Like, it can't be very good provinces. Yeah. 1,000 at most. We'll see what we can get. Let's get our vassal-only levy, or vassal-only boats, please. Alright, and let's try and get everyone aboard. 604, and good, the wife's pregnant. Way I like it. Alright. Let's see what we've got gathered together here. Versus what they have. 700. Alright, that's going to make things a little tricky. Let's get our better leaders here. Alright, I guess those 3 are the best leaders we've got. Okay, we're gonna have to suffer the supply limit for just a little while. It's not great, but we need to reinforce, because you can't just simply drop off boats anymore. You get half morale penalties. Alright, that's good enough. And also, damn it, we're crossing a river. Yeah, we're gonna fail that. No surprise there. We're not out yet. We can hopefully reinforce. We have a port on the north. Alright. Stupid river crossing got in our way. We do have the potential for mercenaries. I believe so, at least. Oh, right. Oh, man, I just saved myself. I need to remember between episodes to program in holy sites for the Shinto religion. We're doomed. Because if I open the religion tab and mouse over the holy sites, game crash. That needs to be done immediately. That needs to be done right the hell away. Ooh. Wow. That was close. Now I want cost. Yeah. The Luzon Band, the World Conquerors. I always liked that one. Makes no sense, but, you know. Alright, well, this is what we have mercenaries for. A daughter. Well, she can technically inherit. That's good enough for me. Justice should always prevail. Very good. Embark the army. They'll actually reinforce up to half morale, which is fine. Basically the same thing, although I'm gonna go in at much lower morale because of the current state of affairs with that. Wow. We lost most of them. That's impressive. There's only 169 of them left. Man, that is tough. Okay. Yeah, these damn pagans, man. Although we're pagans too, you know. Finally we won out. Only to be cock-blocked, of course. We need at least, what, 1,000 dudes here? Hang on, I'm gonna leave and try and see if they can't, you know, raise another army or something. We aren't losing money with this many guys, so there's that. Yes, that's what I need to have happen. Okay. That knocks him out. We'll reinforce a little bit, so we'll be okay. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the siege started. Yes, I would love to be appointed to a steward, sir. I am the steward of the Kingdom of Japan. As far as I understand it, the kingdom is basically the Shogun versus the Emperor. So, we'll probably want to acquire the Shogunate at some point first, I think. Good, we became steward. Ambition. Having a son, perhaps. I feel like I could become exalted among men pretty easily. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, so here's a question. How's our finances showing? Finances are good. Finances are good. We maybe might have to harsh up the city taxes if it comes down to it. I don't want them defecting, but because they're reinforcing right now, that's the problem. Oh well, we're in good shape. Yeah. I'm worried about the ticking war score, but I think we've got it. Wonderful. Some tech points. We now have 50 military tech points and 50 culture tech points. Yeah. Japan actually has some technology. Like, it starts with 1 and everything, which is great. You know? Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through that occupation there. That was never really expected. But the war score is not ticking, so we have that going for us right now. We just training the troops, or the marshal's training the troops, rather. In theory, these guys will eventually have enough troops to siege this. No, actually they won't. They won't ever, under any circumstances. Okay. In that case, I've got to step in. Demand duchy from liege. Huh? Does he have the duchy? I don't know, honestly. Circuit of Kanto. No, I don't think he does. We're just waiting for our Chancellor to get us a claim. He's 14, so it shouldn't take too long. Like, I don't think it should anyway. But, I digress. This is the first step. So for those of you wondering, and by the way, I should probably clarify this, the eventual goal of this LP isn't just to take over Japan. We're also going to want Korea, and my goal is to win at least one war against China. Yeah, one war against China. If I can do that, then we really have won. And you gotta watch out for the Kitian Horde, I suppose, or Kitayan, perhaps? I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Who knows, maybe the Borjigin dynasty will survive. Probably not, though. They're gonna lose. Oh well. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Galvin, signing off.